So the Toronto Raptors may be running a new offensive set coming up this year. They will probably still be running the 5-out offense because it's very popular. It works really well, especially for the Raptors. However, we may be seeing a flex offense coming in, and that's because they hired Trevor Gleeson from Australia to be able to be one of their assistant coaches. Now, Trevor uses a flex offense, at least he did in the NBL, so this could be a couple of plays that may be seen by the Toronto Raptors fans. Okay, so basically how this offense is set up is by having two players at the point. We're going to be seeing two players, one on either corner, and then we're going to see one player in that low post. From there, what we're going to see is that low post player on the opposite side of the ball, he's going to be setting a back screen for that corner player. From there, after that screen, what we're going to see is a slight pin down screen for that original screener who's going to be popping up towards the point. And then we're going to be seeing a back screen for the far corner or the ball side corner player. After that pass happens, we're going to see the ball handler who just sent that pass over to the other point. He's going to be setting a screen down for that corner. Now that corner player is going to have two different options. He can pop up, and when he pops up, what we're going to be seeing is a possible three-point shot, but he's also going to be cutting through the key. The other option is for him to pop out towards the low post over here. This is a great option. We can also see a three-point shot from this player as well. So when we start running this through, what we're going to see at first is, the first option is, of course, that three-point option. If he's not open, he's going to then cut through, and this could be a lob pass to him, or maybe a bounce pass underneath. There's a couple of options there. However, the second screen is going to be for that screener who never actually got used. He's going to be popping up, being screened by the same player up top, and he's going to be popping up for a three-point shot. Now, if there's no three-point shot open, very similar to the 5-out offense, what we're going to see is a screen for the ball handler or a dribble handoff. It doesn't necessarily matter. We're going to be seeing, of course, the offense still set up on this side. And after that screen, what we're going to have, I would personally bring this player out at this point in time, or potentially setting the screen here for this player to come down. That is personally how I would be setting this up, because after this screen, he's going to be, of course, smothered by three players, and by having a back screen here, this could be a quick hammer pass out, so there's options there. Or if this player just popped out, still hammer pass potential out. However, what we do see here is a contested layup, and that's why I would personally, if I was the player down in the low post here, I would have actually set a screen here for this player to pop down towards the corner. I used to play post back when I was younger, and things like that really do help your teammates out a lot. So if you're a post player, always look to try and set up hammer passes by back screening for players who are on the wing or potentially in the corner or going towards the corner if there's a screen and roll happening on the other side. Now, this is the option that we can see if, for example, that screen was used down low. So instead of this player, after he passes, setting that screen down and having a screen here, if this player instead wanted to take baseline, so we can see here we pass the ball over, this player is using that back screen here. After that pass over towards the wing, what we can see is now that player could post up in the low post, or even better, if the center's up top, he can use the back screen from that player who just used that screen underneath the basket, and now they can force that switch. Now, we could really start seeing this with players who are good at back to the basket stuff, or players like Scotty Barnes could be actually a perfect position for this, because as we can see, if we rewind, this could be a fantastic option, because now with Scotty Barnes being able to handle the ball, if this player did start pressing, Scotty Barnes would be competent enough with ball handling to be able to keep that ball away until this screen happens. So after that happens, where we have this back screen and this player cuts through, we have to remember that the Raptors are going to be super tall and super long. So with this player cutting, if there was a switch and that player never fought through at first, that defender, well, guess what? This could be a mismatch down here. Or this could be an even deeper mismatch with this being Scotty Barnes, or even maybe a Sam Decker, who's pretty good as well in the low post. And with that back screen there and the forced switch, we could really see Scotty Barnes go to work down in the low post, or even a Pascal Siakam even, and really start destroying down low. I'm actually quite excited to see that we're having different offensive sets coming in, but I'm also really excited because plays like this could really help a tall and long team like the Toronto Raptors. So if you're currently a coach and you're coaching a team that's tall and long, this offense might work really well for you, especially if you've got players who are like Scotty Barnes and Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby, who are very tall but even longer than they are tall. Then you could actually set up some fantastic offensive sets within the flex offense. I hope that this video has helped you as a player and a coach. For coaches out there, make sure to go check out my practice plans if you're looking to become even better as a basketball team. They're down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.